Hello, this is H.G. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play The Four Heroes of Might! Last time, there was one piece of equipment that I forgot to equip on Yunita there, the Baneknife. Mostly for the magic attack effect that it has, not so much for the fact that it's water elemental, although it can be useful, but I'm mostly going to have Yunita cast water. For boss time against the Sand Devil. Okay, so Krinjh and Brandt are pretty much going to be attacking every round. So what you need to do is you need to get water on the boss, harden the sand, and then you can attack and you'll be okay. Now, Yunita got blinded there by that sandstorm, but I'm not really worried about that because I'm not having her use her physical attacks, really. So I'm just going to leave her alone. But if it was like Krinjh or Brandt, then I would want Krinjh to use an eye drop, or Brandt, whoever, it doesn't particularly matter. But anyway, so what I like to do is, for sort of a 3-turn cycle, I like Yunita to cast water to harden the sand, and that'll last for 3 turns. And then you have to recast it. And then in the second round, I have her heal up someone else, whoever might need it. And then I have her boost, even though I could have her attack, or cast another water spell, or whatever, because, at least in my experience, it seems like the more HP and AP that you have, relative to your maximum, you'll take your turn sooner than those who don't, usually. Hey, got him! So, you want to try and keep Yunita's HP and AP pretty high relative to the other 2 party members there. Now we got the Earth Sword there. Do not give that to Krinjh if you actually want to hold on to it. It's also why I didn't equip Krinjh with anything that I actually cared about, which, well, you'll see why in just a moment. Reminds me of another game. Just don't lock me in a pocket dimension for all eternity. Not again! Not again! No. So, was she the Sand Devil the whole time? Aww. So, basically you're giving her what she wanted to begin with anyway? Oh, you're welcome. We just wanted to help our hometown. Oh, okay. So, you dragged us all along for absolutely nothing? When you could have easily told us, hey, just go up there. I mean, you were just stringing me along or something, Krinjh? What's going on, man? But anyway, yeah, as with many other boss fights, when you defeat the Sand Devil, you get some new job classes. And these ones are really, really good. The nice thing about those 2 job classes is that they reduce the cost of their respective magic types by 1. So you could literally just cast black magic over and over and over again with a black mage. It is obscenely powerful. Aww. Well, let's see what Brandt has to say if I turn the party order around. Well, you dealt the most damage during the boss fight. I thought you were doing pretty good. But anyway, okay, we're done here. Let's head on back to Guera and see if the king can help us out. So yeah, Krinjh leaves the party, as you saw, after the boss fight. You don't have a chance to remove his equipment, so that's why I set him up the way I did. And you don't want to give him the Earth Sword. Not that I'm going to use it, but at least to my knowledge, it's the only place that you can actually get the Earth Sword in the game. So if you're going for 100% item collection, that's you want to hold on to that. Ah. Okay. Okay, well then, okay, we'll rest up at the end. Sure, why not? Guess the king is a little busy or something. But anyway, okay, we're just about done with this sequence here. So it's time to remove our equipment and deposit all of it into the storage so that way others can take advantage of it. There are going to be times during the game where you actually want to keep equipment on party members, even though the scene is going to shift away from them, because the next time you get to use them, it'll be like right in the middle of a battle. You don't have a chance to stop off at a bank in order to get your stuff back and go from there. But in this case, it doesn't really matter for Yunita or Brandt. So I'm just going to keep on doing this like this. But yeah, well, we gotta rest up at the end to activate the sequence trigger. Yeah, some of the sequence triggers in this game are a little tricky. I mean, I wouldn't say they're nearly the worst that I've ever seen, but some of them can trip you up. But anyway, okay, we're done here. We rented the only 2 beds in the place, apparently. Small inn. Well, sure you are. We just gotta go somewhere else. So what if they just handed the buck off to whoever's at Arbor, I guess? Wasn't that the name of the ultimate fire magic spell in Final Fantasy XII? Or was that Ardor? I think it was Ardor, actually, not Arbor. But whatever. I never used it anyway, so I wouldn't know. Oh, kitty. Well, all right. But yeah, how are we gonna get up there? They said we couldn't go through the cave or something. But anyway, hey, more party members? Sort of? Well, it wouldn't be the first JRPG I've played with a cat as a party member. Oh, yeah. So anyway, this is pretty much the game is going to move around kind of like Final Fantasy 13 in a way, where you've got 2 party members and you do whatever you do with them, and then you switch to the other 2, and so on and so forth, various combinations of party members and everything like that. So, but now, Jusqua and Aire will have access to all that stuff that I threw in the storage there, even though that doesn't really make a whole bunch of logical sense, but it's there. Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, we don't want anyone to try and murder you for your wealth and power. I think that would be a pretty good reason not to tell everyone. Oh, sure. Go walk around in public in your pajamas. Why not? But anyway, yeah, I don't need to rest up here. Although, if you examine the bed where Aire was, you can rest up there for free. So there's no point in using the inn here anyway. Oh, huh. Remember that for later, viewers. But anyway, yeah, we got some hidden treasure here at Liberte. So, let's see if we can find some more of it. Oh. Well, what happened? Hey, how's it going? Oh, whoa. That's rather violent. I'm surprised you're even remotely concerned with the well-being of his parents, Aire. But anyway, now this doesn't count towards the 8 hidden treasures in the town because, well, it wasn't really very hidden. It was just a chest there. So, yeah, it doesn't count. Does anyone live in this house? No! There's nothing here. But anyway, hey, how's it going? Oh. Well, other than the little kidnapping there. Oh. Good for you guys. Everyone's got to have priorities. Anyway, that's the lighthouse that they were talking about, but we're not going to be able to enter that for a very long time. Oh, wow. I guess they're really causing a ruckus around here, huh? Nuts. Oh. Well, every town has to have a little theme. I kind of like the water theme they got going here, but they don't have any canals or anything like that. Hey, how's it going? Oh, yeah, well, that's what she was doing. That's what she wanted to do. Well, let's see if we can't get any more information about those pirates. By the way, we got one of the item shops here, and they sell not just items, but some equipment too. Oh wait, there was a chest I forgot. Or not a chest, a hidden treasure in the throne room there. Yeah, it's on the right side. Haha! Not that it's a big deal, but it's the principle of the thing. Anyway, I'm not gonna bother buying stuff right now because, well, I don't have Jusqua or access to Jusqua here. So, yeah, let's just keep looking around. Oh, well, we got farms. We don't really have a whole lot of art or anything. Nuts. Well, anyway, let's see here. Oh, really? Huh. Well, remember that for later, viewers. I didn't know about any whirlpool at nighttime here. But anyway, if you examine over here, where is it? Ha-ha! There you go. What is it? He just hides stuff in beds? The kid who sprinkles all these items all over the town or something? I mean, that would maybe scare the crap out of some people. But anyway, okay, there's nothing more on the north side of Liberte, so let's check out the south side. Oh, okay. So yeah, when at nighttime in Liberte, you can't get to the north side of the city because, well, there's a whirlpool in the way. I wonder what they do there anyway. At nighttime. And probably not important. But anyway, I'm only going to show you one thing here. The music score, if you end up buying that, it can unlock the musician job class. But I'm not going to buy it, and I don't think it's really that useful even if I did have it. So, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. I mean, I will eventually buy it, but that's not going to be a high priority. I would only buy it just for the sake of completion. Yeah, freedom's your motto, huh? Remember that for later, viewers. Ah. Oh, okay, you're useless to me. I wonder if these are different pirates from the ones that they were talking about. Ah. Well, something's going on. Okay, now, down here, there's a hidden treasure that's pretty hard to find. See, it's right by the trees somewhere around here. I forget exactly. Ah, there it is. Good, good. Yeah, just kind of in the middle of nowhere there, huh? Oh, yeah. Nice name for your town, or appropriate. Let's see, now there's a treasure behind the adventurer there, but I can't get it from over there. I have to go around the house counterclockwise, and it's somewhere around here. Haha! Not that I'm going to use that either, but it's there. And let's see, I think there's... Was there one more? Let's see. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, I think that's all the hidden treasure now. So we got the 1 giant's ring and then the 8 treasures. That's the 9 inventory slots that are being taken up by Aire then. Let's see, I think there's one guy around here. Yeah, there he is. Oh, I think I did, but let's double check with that. Hey, alright. It seems kind of odd that they have 2 inns at the village here, yet there's a free one available for us. Although I suppose you can't access this one at night, usually. But anyway, okay, once you've talked to enough people, come back, talk to Jusqua, and that way we can drag him along with us. Not anymore. Oh, I thought we only had to do what the king says. Ah, or, yeah, you could just go along with it. More party members! Okay, so now we want to start buying some new equipment, and, well, as indicated by the new job classes that we just got, we're going to want to make both of our party members into mages. For now, I'm going to use them both as black mages, but eventually I'll want to use some white magic too. Well, you gotta rebuild the royal treasury somehow, Aire. But anyway, let's talk to this guy. I think he has what I'm looking for. Or she, I can't tell what gender that character is. But anyway, yeah, I need to get a little more money. So let's sell one of those amethysts. And then we'll get some stuff. So let's get 2 black robes and a white robe. I'm not going to use them all at once, but I mean, eventually I will want to change some job classes around. Let's get a couple magic staves to boost our magic attack stats there. And I also want to get 2 ice shields because, well, being a water town, guess what element the enemies are going to be around here? If you say lightning, I'm going to hit you. But anyway, yeah, let's make everyone into black mages. So all of our black magic is basically the equivalent of normal physical attacks, except, well, they're magical. And they exploit elemental weaknesses and all that good stuff. So let's see, let's get all the good stuff equipped there. Man, they even have really good defense for their robes too. Not bad. But anyway, let's see. I don't care about most of these items, but let's hold on to a couple potions there before whenever we get to the next boss fight. Normally, I wouldn't like a top hat for a black mage. It's supposed to be pointy, but in this case, I think it kind of works. Oh, yeah, I already talked to you about that. Okay, well, we got all of our equipment, so now I need to get some more... what was it? Oh, yeah, there's one more thing I need to get. Let's see, I want to get a couple Confused capes to protect against the Confusion status, and I want to buy an extra one for later there, too. Eventually, I will want to buy a 4th one, but that's not really a high priority right now, because we only have 2 party members. But anyway, okay, let's see. I don't need to get rid of anything there, but yeah, let's get rid of some of those excess items. I'm going to also hold on to Dragon Wing there, and I should equip both of those Confused capes that I got. And then I want to withdraw some magic. Really, the only elemental effect, the only elements that we can really exploit are fire and quake, or earth. So I'm going to make sure to get a book of each of those for those 2, and a couple Curic tomes, just in case it becomes useful. And remember, you always got to assign those abilities there. By the way, Magic Mojo, I think that pretty much just doubles the damage of your next black magic spell, but since it takes a turn to do that, that kind of is pointless. So, yeah, I don't really see the point of that. But what happens on the north side of Liberte at night? Find out next time on Let's Play the 4 Heroes of Light. This is H.G. Bailey signing off. Have a good day.